make a tip. Come to the tip. Yeah, there you go. See, look at that. I hope it doesn't fail, and then he goes just. Are we focused? Yes, we are. Hey, good morning, everyone. We are picking boulders for project number 4. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's already project 4. Good morning, everyone. It's the start of day 1 on project number 4 of 2022. Holy moly, I can't believe it. We're already on project 4. Right now, this is our before picture. So what's really fun is, again, we get to transform a space where they already had a water feature. This is probably one of the first generations of pondless waterfalls. I can tell by the way it was constructed. It's going to be fun to tear apart because that basin is going to be pretty rocky. Luckily, we have machinery, and we're going to be doing a lot to utilize that machinery. We've got some challenges for access just because we've got some hillsides that we've got to conquer. But what's so fun about what we do is when you get to play in a hillside like this, we get to make it feel like it was always there. I'm excited. We get to do what we get to do, which is create a living work of art. And we're going to show you what we can do with a space that someone else did. And with the new updated technologies and techniques, we're going to really utilize those machines. It's going to be awesome. Like I was trying to say is this is that old system. You can tell it's the old snorkel centipede style. We still use these, but we use them in different applications now. And we no longer fill up with all this rock. You see all that small sized rock? That's all I was trying to say was all this stuff covered up the centipede, the bigger stuff, and then they worked their way down to the gravel. And you can just see how dirty it is, how full of sediment it was. It was just nasty. So things are going great though. We're getting the torn out here. Looks like we've got somebody back on site doing wizardly things already.
Hello.
What's up, wizard?
It's getting dirty.
Yes, sir. Day 2 on a positive note. It's almost 9, which is awesome because we got to start getting creative. Right now what we need to do is put gravel in the basin. So when we do our basins, we're always doing an oversized liner. You can see we've got extra here. Backfill with some dirt and some front filling in the water side with gravel, and we'll kind of get a little bit of extra liner out of that. And then we got to start placing stones, and we'll kind of walk you through that process too. Start with 2 to 4, fill in our gaps, tighten up those aqua blocks, make sure they're away from the edge of the liner. So now these are nice and tight. Now we'll fill in with the 1.5 inch and we'll keep going. Oh, you got more 2 inch? Perfect. Yeah, let's use those first. That's great. For you, things are going great. I'm on the hillside here. It's kind of hard to get in and out of the E20, but we have an awesome team. I keep saying that because it's true. We've got our first boulders in place, and we got our first waterfall figured out how it's going to cut through. It's gonna come in and turn right by Brad's feet there and end right where he stepped in the gravel. Now we fold back the liner so we can backfill and make sure that our basin liner is high enough up, which it already is because the guys were checking on that. And we keep moving our way back up this hill. It's fun stuff. All right, update time. So the family just got here to come say hi, check it out, spend some time outside. It's a nice, beautiful day out. We're here in Bloomington, Minnesota, and the sun is shining at the moment. Nice little breeze. I think it's in the 70s. And we are making tons of progress. When we first started the day, we didn't have the whole basin even together. We didn't even have gravel in it yet. And now we're already moving on. We've got 1, 2, 3 waterfalls set. We're working on a 4th one. And then we have to start measuring because we're going to get carried away if we're not careful here quick, which means we make too long and too big of a waterfall for what the basin can handle. So we're going to have to do a little measuring after we get this hole ready, and then we're going to have some kind of dramatic falls happening. It's going to be awesome. That's going to do it for the end of day 2. Holy moly, did we get a lot done. Keep watching. We got a lot of content, and it's going to be cool. All right. Thanks, everyone. I love my job. Good morning, everyone. It's the start of day 3 here on project number 4. Man, it's looking awesome. I arrived late because I had a couple of appointments this morning. The team was already working on stuff and getting it rolling. Next thing we're going to do is start foaming the water feature, placing the lights, and then graveling everything in. Then we'll fill up this basin, and soon we'll have water flowing for you. And then before you know it, we're going to say, check this out yet again, which might be tomorrow afternoon. But keep watching. For you guys, it's only a matter of a few minutes, and it's going to be worth the wait. This is looking fantastic. It's going to look like it was meant to be here. I can't wait. Check it out. We got buckets of gravel. We've been working on some tweaking of things. Plumbing is getting run. Justin's got the diffuser through. Brad's trimming the liner here, and Aiden's working on digging in the plumbing. Justin's gonna connect the plumbing up there, and we'll start foaming and figure out bridge placement here soon. Got some boulders placed up in the tree there, and we're really telling the story like this waterfall is what's left over after the glacier moved. I love it. I'm excited. Should have water running for you this afternoon. Right now we are getting really close to plugging it in and giving it a shot. There's just been a lot of work to do. You know, we placed all of our main big ones for the waterfall yesterday, but we still have had a full day of doing all the detail work and bringing this to life, but we're getting pretty close to do that, so pretty excited. Justin's back on construction, so we're gonna give him honors to plug it in for the first time, but we're gonna go tell the clients that we're about to plug it in. Bunch of work to do yet, details and hide liner, but we'll be back tomorrow. We got lights in, top off line is hooked up, and we have water flowing. That's it for the end of day 3. We'll be back tomorrow. Make sure to keep watching. For you guys, it's only a couple of seconds, right? But for us, we'll be back in the morning and we'll be finishing this. And man, we're almost ready to say it. Project 4 is almost complete. We'll get to say it tomorrow. All right, everyone, I love my job. Thanks for watching and thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's the start of day 4 on project number 4. Are you ready for more? Haha, I am. I'm ready to get this up and running and finalized to say, check this out yet again. I'm in love with it. It is built into the hillside. I've got a few more boulders to help us tie the look in all the way. We're gonna get ready to test the bridge because we wanna make sure the bridge works the way we had envisioned. I've got soil, so if it doesn't work exactly how we want, we've got plenty of soil to work with. Yesterday we were kind of just running low on materials and it didn't make sense to go get more until this morning. So here we are, we're ready to start rolling. We're ready to get it turned on again. Brad did a little bit of foaming this morning. It was running last night, and one of the great things is it was able to run last night with the lights on, and they were able to tell us some feedback, and it was a little too bright. So we have a chance to change it now while we're doing the construction, and we're going to be hiding everything, versus having to change it after the fact when all the mulch is down and everything's hidden and looking great. We've got some top off line to do while we're replacing a couple of the bright lights or trying to dim down those lights. And then we've got some dirt work, and then we get to hide the liner, and then before you know it, we'll be saying, check it out yet again. Check out the bridge. Brad and Aiden took on the bridge and it looks fantastic. It's sturdy. Aiden, walk across it for me real quick and show how sturdy it is. But like, you know, try and make a tip. Come to the tip. Yeah, there you go. See, look at that. I hope it doesn't fail. And then he goes just. Yeah. Awesome. And then we did some grading of the dirt here, so it's a little easier for them to walk up. It's definitely a good hillside. I mean, you saw us working on this hillside. But one of the things with a bridge is the kind of the rule is you want to have the bridge leading somewhere. If it's not going anywhere, it's just there, and it kind of looks foolish. So what's really fun is they had a path already up on this tier, and this is just like the plan we were talking about. We're gonna start it right under the bridge, and we maybe move the bridge back a little bit, but check out the steps. Those were the leftovers from the last project. You know, that's a awesome little way to reuse those and make it look awesome. And look at that, right onto your path. Awesome. You're thinking, well, what is your medium? What is that package? Well, check it out. Brad's going to the middle of the bridge, and maybe back by your left foot is more where we're starting there. Yeah. So it's about a 17-foot long waterfall. That's a straight line. You twist back and forth, and that's going to feel a lot like 20 feet. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was just kind of show you, Brad, can you go all the way back behind you? To the farthest rock we placed. Uphill. Yeah. All right, so it needed we ended up working a 35-foot area, 35-foot long and probably 20-foot wide. So, you know, a 700 square foot area. We get our medium pondless waterfall in there. We can also fit it in a smaller area, but look how much we like to play with. We wanted this to feel like it was always here, to feel like it was built into the hillside, and to tell a story. So it looks like we got some boulders up there, boulders on the side. We got some gravel coming down, starting the stream, and then all of a sudden the stream starts under the waterfall. So that's kind of why we wanted to showcase that, is just to give you a good idea of the actual working space we need. When we say it's a package, the reason we do that is so that we can give you a piece of our artwork. We want to be able to fit this in the area and bring that sound of running water to you in that area, in the area you're thinking of. Right here, this is our medium pondless waterfall, but I wanted to make sure it told a story. So our package allows for that. We don't have to come to you and say, well, I think we need an extra 3 tons of boulders. Our packages allow for us to have that room for creativity. And that's what I just love about what I do. We had a little bit of flexibility to push that past the 15 mark, and you saw we got to about 18 feet, and then, well, it was 17 on the tape measure. But if you do a line that follows the water turns, we're gonna be closer to a 20-foot waterfall. That's on our medium pondless waterfall package. Isn't that awesome? Well, I'm gonna do a little rinse down. That's one of my favorite parts. We'll get a little footage of us rinsing it down, and then we get to say it. All right, so now we load up machinery, do a little final cleanup, mats. But you probably don't care much about that, right? You probably want to see the final footage. Let's get to that final footage. Let's go see it. Project number 4 complete. Check this out. Living works of art, 1 yard at a time.